Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
welcoming you to 6 in the City. Barely here on time.
We were.
Yeah, got it going on. Whew. Well, we got several things going on today. A lot of guests, and we're going to run all the way through the show. Just want you to remind you that the Walked Into Alzheimer's is coming up this Saturday at Union University. And that's a morning.
The fair's this week.
And the fair's
started today. Starts tonight, open to 5.
You had the 4-H chicken today.
I did. I had
Thumbs
the
up
chicken
to
shack
4-H
chicken for lunch. It was
Steve
delicious.
Beverly on the very other side of this life is covering the Holly Bobo case, and they'll have profiles on that coming up this week on Jackson 24/7. And if possible, we're going to cut away to cover live if a verdict comes in that case this week, which is expected. And so we will see, but that's just another dimension to this existence out there. We got a full show today. Dr. Molly Lee's with us. Service League Thrift Sales coming up very soon, the 23rd. Annette Wilson and Ronnie Smith will bring back the Goody Two-Shoes 5K. That's the one where they left me my
Your shirt was hanging in the tree.
Yeah, hanging on the tree. When I got back, I was after everybody else. Who else is here?
Harrison Ham and Gabrielle Evans. They're with USJ's The Branchman student written and directed play. They're going to tell us all about it. And then also Jackie Utley and Beth Bates are here. Jackson Madison chapter of the National Society of Daughters of the American Revolution. Because we got the bell ringing.
Right, yeah, Constitution Week coming up. Cherie Parker's going to be with us with Lifeline, and then Landon Preston was us race day at Augustine School. And then also, we're going to talk to Paula Bridges and to Pastor Alan Grant about the new outreach ministry that Paula's involved in. So we're going to get all of that. Right. Plus, Paula
Bridges and the Bridge Band
in the Bridge Band. So we've got a brand new name and brand new work underway. So we'll find out about all of that on this 6 in the City.
Fiber, it may be small, but it is powerful. It connects our city, businesses, and homes to the world. Without it, our ability to compete economically and enjoy technology would be limited. Thanks to the investment in our city by JEA, we offer the area's first and only 100% fiber network. When you choose E+ broadband, you get the clearest reception, fastest speeds, and greatest reliability. Thank you for choosing E+ broadband and for your trust in the local service we provide right here in Jackson.
First Baptist Church is about making disciples, building community, serving others, equipping families, and above all, glorifying God. We'd love to have you join us. First Baptist Church, for God, His gospel, and His glory.
Thank you for voting us Best Cable Television, Internet, and Home Phone in the Jackson Sun Reader's Choice Awards. You can count on us for excellent values and powerful services. Cable television with TiVo offering access to Netflix, Hulu, Pandora, and more. TV everywhere for watching on the go. Fastest internet speeds in the area. Telephone with features you'll love, all on your JA bill. Thank you for choosing E+ broadband and for your trust in the local service we provide right here in Jackson.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Dr. Molly Lee is in here, and she's about to change our life.
She is.
She's with the Service League. It's time for their thrift sale coming up Saturday the 23rd, 7 a.m. until 1 p. Some of you are already lined up out there waiting on it.
That's right. Right now, in the rain.
In the rain.
It's at the fairgrounds.
So what's the fair doing here? Get out of the way. We're here for the thrift sale. Right. That's the way it's done. In
Absolutely.
It's that kind of priority. If you don't believe it, get in there at 7 o'clock on the 23rd.
No. About 5 o'clock.
About 5 o'clock, yeah. If you get there at 7 o'clock, you'll be way too late.
That's right, be late.
You'll be in the back of the line. And so it's an extraordinary project coming up. So how are things looking? Y'all ready to go?
We are so excited.
Okay, I know y'all been picking up stuff and people been calling and.
We've been working the past 6 months to prepare for this day. So, absolutely. It does open at 7 a.m., but you're exactly right. Okay. You know, everyone lines up very early. 5 a.m. is probably just right on time.
About right.
So,
okay.
Yes, absolutely.
What makes this such a big thing for people? I mean, it's, I guess just the quality of the sale.
It's great because we have so many items. We have furniture, household goods, toys. We have clothes for men, women, and children. The thing that we get excited about is that all the money goes back to Jackson, to local charities here in Jackson. Okay.
So how many years have y'all been doing thrift sale?
This will be number 65. So.
Oh, wow.
Is that right?
For the thrift sale or for Service League?
Well, for Jackson Service
League. Okay,
yes.
Okay.
So we have close to 50 women now that are in the league. And so, You know, altogether, if you count up all the hours, it's about 25,000 hours of service that these women have done over the years.
Well, the sale is categorized and organized. If you haven't been, I mean, it's pretty phenomenal. Everything is in its sections and sized. And,
Yes.
so
You
there's
can,
no
you can
guesswork.
see the 6 months worth of
Yeah, you
hard
can
work
see-
that
Yeah.
has gone
you can see
into
the work out there.
organizing and categorizing and
Yes.
colorizing everything that's there. Because if it's not there at the sale, you don't need it. That's right. If you don't have it,
Absolutely.
they don't need it.
Absolutely.
Because you have everything. Probably the
Yes.
kitchen sink.
Yeah.
You've
Where
got
does
it
this
all.
stuff come from? I mean, people call you or?
Yes, we get phone calls. People go to our website, our Facebook page. And so, you know, basically the members also contact.
Okay, you got 50 members, that's
Got
right.
a lot of people. We go to neighborhoods and collect items. So, you know, it's been going on in Jackson for a while. So a lot of folks know about it and just love to give back to Jackson and got a lot of nice things.
It runs from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. It will be at the Fairgrounds
Fairgrounds.
Park, Fairgrounds building there, September the
Saturday.
23rd, that's Saturday. And as Dr. Molly has said, all the money from this goes back into
Into the
those.
Yes, sir, to local
no
charities.
expenses taken out of
Yes,
this.
sir. So
And so
that's
it's,
right.
it's great work. All right.
It's a lot of hard work that's gone into this. So if
Yeah.
you
How do
get a
become
chance,
a
get
member
down
of the
there.
Service League? You have to be
It
invited
is.
or?
Well, no, you can just sign up to become a member.
Okay.
So we are taking new members currently. So we
Okay.
would love that.
Open to
So
women, any
it's
particular
open to
age
women
or
of
what?
all ages.
All ages.
All
okay.
Yes,
ages.
and that's been a change. There used to be some age restrictions, but now we have women of all ages in the Service League. So
And
it's
if
very
people-
exciting.
If people want to find out about it, they can go online to your website.
The Facebook page would be the easiest way
Facebook page.
to find out about us. Jackson Service League, yes. So-
Do y'all meet like on a regular basis, like Rotary, where you meet every week or something, or is
We
it just
do. We meet once a month.
once a month?
So,
Okay, all right.
yes.
We meet once a month. All right. Well, it's a great organization. The extensive history in this city, and this thrift sale is not to be missed. you know.
Absolutely not. You'll get a great deal and just know
Is
that your
the-
money's going back.
It is the event of the year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you said, you don't want to miss it.
All right, to
Be
be there.
down there 5 o'clock in the morning so you can get in line and get the best bargains because it opens at 7.
Oh,
right.
Once you get everything. I came up with a whole new set of books, like I need some more books. Hey, they match. They look
Pam's
good on
not
the
going to
wall.
let you
Yeah,
go
she-
down there.
she's
I'm
not
going
gonna let me
to
go
text
back.
her and say, hey, Pam,
You know,
the
of all
sales
the
this
things,
weekend,
of all
keep
the
Steve
things
at
you could have
home.
brought home, I brought home a 21 set of literature.
Encyclopedia?
You know, so there it is. You know, they look good on the wall, all thanks to the Service League.
That's right.
It's good to see you, Molly.
Thanks,
We
Molly,
appreciate
for what you
so
do.
Jackson
much.
Service League,
Absolutely.
September the 23rd at the Fairgrounds. We're getting the Goody Two-Shoes 5K. It's coming back. We got details coming next on 6 in the City.
In 1986, my life changed forever when I struck 3 buried high-voltage cables while working on an excavation site. 30,000 volts of electricity blew through my body. I'm lucky to be alive and able to walk again. Today, accidents like mine can be avoided with a simple call to 811 in order to have your dig site marked.
Always call 811 before digging and be a hero. Respect the flags. Brought to you by Tennessee 811.
Drawing from a tremendous underground aquifer, JA's water supply is sand filtered by nature. This water supply is not only plentiful, it requires minimal treatment. Continually lab tested for quality, it's the water distributed through the Water Division at JEA. More than once named by the Tennessee Association of Utility Districts as West Tennessee's best tasting water. Clean water, another part of JEA today.
Every day we hear of friends, family, and co-workers who are rushed to the hospital after an accident or for surgery. Every year, patients in West Tennessee served by Lifeline Blood Services require 27,000 units of blood and blood products. As a result, over 500 blood donors are needed every week. Visit our website now at lifelinebloodserve.org or call 427-4431. Lifeline Blood Services. Give blood. Save lives.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We will be hearing in this segment from Paula Bridges and the Bridge Band, something brand new. We're going to find out about that. We'll talk to
It's
Paula a
always
little bit
a pleasure to
later.
have them here,
Always
so
great to have them here.
Paula.
Annette Wilson is with us, one of my favorite people of all time.
That's right. Don't you say anything negative about her.
One of my favorite people of all time. And Ronnie Smith is with us.
I
He's
sensed
a good
a
guy. He
little
works at the Bank of
sarcasm.
Jackson, and as far as I know, I don't owe them any money. Of course, Ronnie may be here saying, well, you need to borrow stuff.
That's true.
Right. So there you go.
That's right.
Annette Wilson, Ryan Smith are here to talk about the Goody Two-Shoes 5K that is coming up Thursday, the 21st. It's going to be an
21st.
evening run. It's going to start at
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, registration at 5.
At 5. Where we're going to run from and to?
Well, they've got the route, and we didn't actually bring the route, but it is all through downtown, down Midtown area, and
So
then back up
we
through.
register where?
You can register online at Races Online or the night of, but we would prefer you to register in advance.
So races online.
And registration is how much?
$25 until this Friday.
Until this Friday. I better get on the ball.
That's
shouldn't I?
right. That's right.
So we're doing this at the lift, right?
Right. We're
Starting
leaving
to
Well,
live.
at the amp.
the amp in that
Okay.
area.
Starts at the amp. Okay, the amp's
Up
right
in-
down
up in
there.
that
Okay,
area.
so,
So I'm
okay,
a-
we're starting in there. Okay.
I'm assuming there's hills, and if it's Midtown, it's hills in this route.
got it all in
Y'all
the-
couldn't straighten it out? I mean, come on.
Maybe some
try.
turns with all the construction going down
Yeah,
there.
That's
that's
true.
true.
I forgot
More
about
turns
that.
than-
Well, I hadn't think about doing that run, but I guess I'm going to skip over to the next.
Well, you can walk. You can do the 1 mile fun run.
He could do like he did last time, show up for the start, and go running, get in somebody's car, and then have him
Yeah,
drive him
no.
around to the finish line.
That last
That'll
time when
work.
Lisa left my shirt hanging on the tree.
Spray
out there.
water on his face and make it look like he's sweating.
Hey, I haven't forgotten that, Lisa, either. But this is being done for a group. Why are we bringing this back? It's been a few years.
It has. And of course, this will just continue to promote that message of health and wellness in the community and with our students. But we still see a need in our district of students that are in need of tennis shoes. Okay. And so that's when we said, we haven't done the Goody Two-Shoes in a while, and we decided it's time to bring it back, and that's how Ronnie came
got
on
involved in-
board.
Or so the money will go where then, or how?
The money will go into the foundation account.
Okay.
And then after the event, and we collect the money from the sponsors and from the registration, then we're going to start partnering with Samaritan's Feet, and we'll bring them in a couple of months, and we'll identify students that need based on referrals from either PE teachers or counselors or just the classroom teacher.
Okay, all right. And so this will go to students within the school system then?
Yes.
And they will have been referred?
Right, they will have been referred.
What got you back involved with this thing? Ryan?
Me?
Anita K. Archer.
No.
Anita K. told Annette. So, I coordinated this event years ago when I was
If you work at the
Army.
Bank of Jackson, apparently Anita K tells
That's
you
right.
what to do, right?
Pretty much.
Forget
When Anita
Harvard.
K comes around, everybody's like, yes,
Forget
ma'am. we're
Gary,
doing
all
it.
those
True,
other
Anita.
people.
Right.
And so anyway, I went to a meeting and just started discussing and
Okay.
just stayed on board from there. But the race went on for a number of years. It was at Arm. They had
Yeah,
started
right.
it before I even.
Zambito was actively involved in that at that time, right?
Right.
And all this other stuff. And so it's great
It's
theme
good
to
to
run,
be back.
Goody Two-Shoes 5K, and there's a 1 mile fun run.
That's right, you can do that.
We just go from the amp right through the farmer's market and come back.
That's your
We
kind
still-
of fun.
And we call that a mile.
We really do want people to go ahead and get registered.
Registered.
I mean, obviously it helps in planning
Yeah.
and preparing. Plus it being a night race right after work, registration, is a little bit more difficult than, say, a Saturday morning.
That's right,
Right.
People
okay,
trying
all
to
right.
get,
Yeah,
so the
okay.
more people that can register ahead
In
of
So
time.
we can go on
Racesonline.com.
racesonline.com.
That's
All
correct.
right.
And then one other thing I wanted to mention, you do not have to run. I mean, there's a lot of people out there, so the message of what this race is supporting and what it's intended for may not, may resonate with you, but you may not be a runner. We've said all along, if you want to donate to buy a student or more students shoes, then you can donate money, I think, through the foundation, right?
Right.
Don't they have a way of giving? Yes. So
Yes.
if you're interested in that, you can find out more about that as well.
Because the
But-
way it works out is every registration fee buys actually one pair of shoes for a
Right,
child.
exactly.
Okay.
So
So
whether
much
you
for
walk,
fees, $25
run,
pre-registration,
crawl,
right? $25 pre-registration fee.
Through
And
Friday.
through Friday.
racesonline.com
This
through
Friday, which is,
The
what's the
15th.
15th? The 15th, okay.
And it's open 8 to 80, unless you don't have to be a runner. Like I said, they may hurt your feelings when you get there and they've all left.
So I'm
he's
curious
not-
to know the
but he's
T-shirt
not
story.
Oh, my word.
Hanging in the tree. Lisa put it up in the tree with my name on it.
You're talking to Lisa
But
Peoples?
hey, you have not told, who was there waiting on you when you got back? Who was waiting on you?
You were.
I
right.
was. I waited for him to come back.
She
Because
said-
I wanted to see him get his T-shirt out of the
She
tree.
like a Kathy Mateo song. Where have you been? So that's
It
great
was
fun.
good.
Coming
It
up the
was a great
21st,
fun.
registration is the 15th for the Goody Two-Shoes.
And it's a
Good to
night
see you.
run, so it should be just
It should be
wonderful.
great fun.
It'll be a great fun.
Yep.
Glad y'all doing this again.
Yes,
It's
I'm
just wonderful.
glad to bring it
Thank
back.
you.
We're delighted to welcome these folks back with us, and we're going to find out, something new that's going on in their life. But this is Paula Bridges and the Bridge Band.
four-leaf clover. Won't ease this hurt I feel all over. My life was one special occasion, yeah, till you left me here in this situation. And I'm standing on shaky ground ever since you put me down. Standing on shaky ground ever since you put me down. My car got repossessed this morning. Ooh, hardest times I haven't seen in years. Oh yeah, it brought a cinder like preserver. 'Cause I'm about to drown in my own tears. Yeah, standing on shaky ground ever since you put me down. Ever since you put me down, standing on shaky ground. Ever since you put me down, yeah. Lady luck and a four-leaf clover won't ease this hurt I feel all over. My life was one special occasion, yeah, till you left me here in this situation. And I'm standing on shaky ground ever since you put me down. Ever since you put me down, standing on shaky ground. Ever since you put me down, yeah, 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 yeah.
Hi, I'm Franny Smith, host of E+ TV6 cooking show At Home on the Range. Our show features some of Jackson's best cooks, regular folks just like you and me that enjoy home entertaining and sharing their culinary skills. Join us each week as our guests share favorite family recipes, tips for entertaining, and delicious fare from the natural gas kitchens at Kaufman's Home Furnishings and Appliances. Have fun with local folks who are going to help you feel more at home on the range.
Que voy a ganar esta batalla. Let's go.
That's some kind of power. Swing and a miss. What a catch. The ball game is over.
Major League Baseball all season long on ESPN.
So as the owner of Master Medical Equipment here in Jackson, we value JEA's service and our partnership with them. One of the main reasons we relocated into this area was to use JEA's broadband internet service. We do a lot of teleconferencing, we do a lot of international calling. Inside sales business is based off of access to telephone, to internet, to all the services we need to operate. And we had to go with JEA because I felt it was the best fit for our business.
Welcome back to 6 of the City. We will hear more from Paula Bridges and the Bridge Band. We'll also be talking to Paula a little bit later, along with Pastor Alan Grant, about work that she is doing now at this point in her life. We're delighted to have these two young folks with us. They're from the University School of Jackson. Harrison Ham and Gabrielle Evans are with us. He is the writer and director, and she is the leading lady in a production called The Branch Man. That is coming up the 21st and 22nd, Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. at the Blankenship Theater there at USJ, and then a Sunday afternoon matinee at 2. And also Harrison.
We can get tickets at the door?
Right, so you can buy tickets at the door.
Okay.
Tickets for adults are $10, and for senior citizens and non-USJ students, they are $7.
Okay, all right. And the money goes to the theater fund there? Or?
Goes to the Arts Guild.
Arts program there.
So you wrote this.
Huh?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so what's up here?
What possessed you to write this?
Well,
Because this is a cast
this
of
a-
30. I mean, this is not a one-act play with just me and
No. Full
myself.
2-act show. It's my senior year, and so I wanted to go out with a bang, and I read the script for the show that our theater lady, Miss Erica Davidson, originally picked, and I did not like it. I
wasn't alone with
So if
that.
you don't like it, you just write
So
your
you
own,
going to Miss
right?
Davidson and said,
I was just like, I do
think we
not
can
like
do
the
better?
script. I was like, can I pitch something else? And she graciously let me have the chance to write it and
Had you
direct
written
it.
anything at that point? Or?
Yes, I had done or co-wrote on the play for Aspel Recovery Center
Okay,
here
right, okay.
Oh,
in
that's right,
Jackson.
yeah.
The previous
Okay.
fall.
All right.
I remember
So what
that
is your
one.
role in this?
I play this ambitious young teen journalist who tries to solve the mystery in The Branchman.
Okay.
And along the way, I fall in love with this edgy junior park ranger called Tony Branches.
It's a comedy if you can't
Yeah,
tell.
if you can't tell, it's very, very.
So what did this come from in your brain then?
Well, it's a funny story. It was the night of February 25th of 2017, and I was out in the woods with some friends of mine.
Okay.
And we have a ritual whenever
I've been there, but that never resulted in a play. Or anything I don't want to tell anybody about either.
Stop that. Do not.
we have a bit of a ritual whenever we all hang out is that we make a little short film, and just because why not?
Okay.
Modern times, things to do.
Okay.
And I'm looking going into film for college, so it's just kind of a fun way for us to do something. And so we made this movie about a tree monster in the forest and a really crazy old woman named Mama Branches, and
Who was in the new show?
Yeah.
So Mama Branches made it into this.
Yeah,
this
so I ended up, it was a terrible, terrible movie. Don't get me wrong, it was awful.
I enjoyed it.
But it did stem towards the concept for this play. And so I brought back characters from the original and created some play out of a script for that.
So when Miss Davison read this, then she obviously...
She has not seen the movie, and she's not going to.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's bad.
But she's read the script.
Oh, she's read the script,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
So when
She's
you
our
brought the
producer.
script, then it was like... She said, okay.
It's good now. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong.
Oh, it's very good now.
It's good. At least I
extremely
hope
good.
it
Yeah.
Well, it's a cast
Come
of...
see and find out.
It's a cast of 30, right? So the general plot of this, without giving it away, is... Once again, we know the lead character and she falls in love. And
I'll let you talk about it.
Okay, so The Branchman is the story of this kidnapping of this character called Laurel Burke.
Okay.
Well, the town of Woodsboro, where it takes place, has this legend of this monster called the Branchman. And so everyone thinks it's the
Branchman has
Branchman.
done
Well,
this.
Kimmy's like, yeah, that's not that. So I try to figure out who did it with my band of friends, and it's a story of what happens when a bunch of teenagers frolic in the woods.
Kind of like Scooby-Doo meets
Yeah.
Blair Witch.
Yeah, very fun.
As described by the writer and director.
That's right. And leading writer.
Harrison Ham with us and Gabrielle Evans. And so their work is going to be showcased September the 21st and 22nd, that Thursday and Friday at 7 p.m. and Sunday the 24th at 2 p.m. at the Blankenship Theater at the University School of Jackson. And so this is their full
Your
production.
tickets at the door.
Tickets at the door, $10 or $7. You know,
Indeed.
Fuller has to pay 10. I get in for 7. It's a magic thing.
What a shame.
Well, you are able to buy tickets for the preview party for $25.
Oh, it's
but
a preview party.
So what
How do you
happens
get-
at the
how do you get
preview
that?
party? Do you get to meet the cast of
Yes,
characters?
you'll meet the cast and everything. You'll meet
Who
me.
wouldn't want to meet me?
Again.
You have to get those obviously in advance.
No, you can also buy those at the
Those
door.
at
Get 'em
door,
at the
sorry,
door.
25
And there's a
$25.
chance to win a free T-shirt, all
all
of
kinds of
that
stuff.
good
Lots
stuff,
of- lots of fun
refreshments and
stuff.
everything.
Which he
so-
designed.
All right, so that's the
She's
21st.
jack of all
at-
trades,
21st
right?
at 6,
Definitely.
21st at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
All right, very
6
good.
o'clock.
excellent.
All right.
Great. Good to see y'all.
It is good to have y'all.
Continued best with this. We're going to go back to the main stage once again. Paula Bridges. This is, well, Paula's gone. This is the Bridge Band.
Used to spend my nights out in a barroom. Liquor was the only love I know. but you rescued me from reaching for the bottle. You brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. Ooh, and you're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love.
Internet security is a big topic in news today. Our concern, our fear, is that our most sensitive information might become available to others. As your local broadband service provider, JA wants to assure you you can trust us. We have policies in place to protect your privacy. Our goal is to be the most knowledgeable, highly skilled, customer-focused workforce available. Thank you for choosing E+ Broadband and for your trust in the local service we provide right here in Jackson.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Over my career, I've been asked, what's the most difficult part about being a state trooper? That's easy. The hardest part about being a state trooper is going to someone's house and telling the people there that someone they love is never, ever coming home because of a senseless, preventable traffic crash. In Tennessee, every year, way too many lives are lost by drinking and driving, texting and driving, and not wearing your seatbelt. Please don't make me tell your loved ones that you're not coming home.
With E+ broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for E+ Broadband's TV Everywhere.
We will have more with the Bridge Band coming up, and I like that. That's nice.
Good.
With sparse instrumentation and hook
Good
you
music.
right
Lots of good
in.
music.
Paula Bridges is with us, along with Pastor Alan Grant. I hope Reverend knows what he's getting into here. We're about to find out. Paula's got something new going on in her life, an outreach ministry. So what's up here?
Well, it's a First United Methodist Church in Humboldt outreach. It's called Paula Bridges and the Bridge Band, and I'm going to let our pastor tell you all about it.
Oh, so he knows about this.
Oh, we've started this. We've been working on it for nearly a year.
Oh, wow.
Our grand opening is September 24th at 5 o'clock at Twin Oaks over in Humboldt.
Okay.
This is a free music event. It's our gift to the community.
Okay.
We don't expect anything. We're not taking an offering. We're not asking people to join the church. We want to meet people. It's about relationship building. And so we're offering this great music that Paula and the band do just as our gift to Humboldt and anybody that wants to come.
Okay.
It's all open.
So it'll be the 24th. It'll be a
24th.
Sunday evening at 5 o'clock. Okay.
At Twin Oaks.
Okay.
At Twin Oaks.
It's a
And we're going to
wonderful
do
venue.
this. Our plan is to do this 2 Sunday nights a month for the next 2 semesters of school, if you can count it that way, and see how that happens. We will move in December back to the church for an event, but we haven't got that planned or the date yet, so we'll let you know.
Awesome.
All right, so what's going on here?
Well, I'm just really excited about it. You know, I've been a member of the church for 22 years, and we just try to find a way to get outside the 4 walls of the church and meet people, you know, because sometimes people are not comfortable walking in a church. They don't know anybody. And so that's our goal, is to try to get people comfortable. If they're already church, that's not who we're after. We're after people who may be looking for a church and want to feel comfortable walking in and know somebody. And we're going to have refreshments. We start the 24th of September. And it's going to be every other Sunday. Like, I think the next one's October 8th and skip a Sunday. And I think maybe the next one's the 22nd of October.
And they'll all be held at Twin Oaks there
Twin
in Humboldt?
Oaks.
And for people who
Angela.
don't know, where is Twin Oaks located?
It's on Main Street in Humboldt. It's an old Civil War home. Angela and Carl Snyder just bought it from Keith Hopper and his wife. And so we played actually for a soft opening last Sunday on the porch, and it was just wonderful. The weather was perfect, and it was a great night.
I saw that on Facebook. I saw where you
But they've
posted.
got a banquet room or whatever off that thing.
They do have a banquet room, but if people have trouble finding the entrance on Main Street, just turn on, that's 22nd Street, and right behind the gun shop, there's extra
There's
parking.
parking there.
And so they can come walk right in there.
All right, so you're pulling people together. I see you pulling people together, and people listen to music or whatever. Is there a contact point with you then, Reverend? Or?
They can call the church or check our Facebook page, Humboldt First United
But I mean,
Methodist
in
Church.
that evening, I mean, or do we just show up and then we
Just show up.
And you don't ask us for money?
Nope.
See, he does. He's not passing the plates.
You're not
what he
passing
said.
the plate?
We won't even take your money if you try to give us.
I did.
That's how much we want.
Our congregation wants to do this as a gift to the community. And so they are funding every bit of this.
Wow.
And we're excited about it because that church made the decision to stay downtown a long time ago. And we are trying to reach the whole city. So a lot of people don't even know where the church is located because, you know, we're down behind the Main Street.
Yeah, things have spread, things have changed. Okay, well, downtown church used to be anchors.
Right.
And now, like you say, you know, town has moved in many ways. Okay, all right. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this
What a great
goes
gift
then,
to the community, though. The beautiful voices and great music and
Thank you so
wonderful
much.
outreach.
Thank you. And we're doing this kind of music there. This is the kind of music we're
We're gonna be
playing,
doing-
and it's family
So it'll be
friendly.
these musicians, Tyler and
Yes, this is the bridge band.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right, well, great.
And it's family friendly, and just bring everybody and come out and let's have a good time and just celebrate life together.
So starting on the 24th at Sunday at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Twin Oaks, Humboldt. All right.
Yep.
It's no
Five-
charge,
no
no
charge.
cost. Do we need to bring, oh, wait,
No.
it's inside, right? So we don't need to bring lawn chairs, or do we?
It depends on the
The
weather
weather.
and if
Okay.
they finish
Okay.
construction in their pavilion area where we're going to be.
All right.
But we may be out on the lawn,
Well, that
but
lawn's
we'll
a-
direct you once you
Well,
get
I've
there.
been to some very nice weddings on that
is.
lawn, so it's a
There have
beautiful
been.
place.
Beautiful
But you do
place.
not have to bring chairs. We
Okay.
have that
Have
available,
chairs.
tables
Okay.
and chairs. Yeah.
All right.
Wonderful.
Well, this is interesting to see
Well, it's
where the
exciting.
Spirit will lead on this.
That's
It's
right.
an interesting thing. All right. Well, I hope so. Hope it'll touch with. You know, the music certainly does. So
Hope it'll draw folks into the church that may not have a church
Thank
home.
you.
Anybody has questions, they can ask us.
Yeah.
We'll be glad to talk with them.
And the church phone number, can I give
Yeah.
that real
Oh,
quick?
yes.
784-2993 if you have any questions.
784-2993.
And we talked about the church, where it's located. Can you let folks know exactly where it's located that some may not know? Like you
On
said?
Main Street in Humboldt is the mayor's office, the fire department at 12th, and you turn down 12th. We're right there behind,
So it's within a block of
within a block of Main Street.
Across from the Arts Center, across the
Okay.
road,
Yeah.
next to the health department.
Next to the
Very good.
department.
Okay. It's good to see you both.
It is.
Thank
Good to
you
have you
very much
here.
for having
Good
us.
to see you both.
We're going to be back with more as we continue. Jackie Utley, Beth Bates, and we'll talk about Constitution
DAR,
Week
that's right.
with Six in the City.
JA Site Pay kiosks are the convenient way to pay your utility bill. These kiosks are featured in the foyer at Martin Luther King Jr. Drive and at the drive-thru at Pleasant Plains Extended. Use your account number and follow step-by-step prompts to pay with cash, check, credit, or debit card. Account credit is immediate, and a printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in customer service at JEA today.
Ready, set, go for it. venture. This is your GAC.
Steve Beverly's TV classics can cure what ails you.
I watched and it got rid of my hemorrhoids.
Staying awake at night? Just watch TV classics.
My daughter watched and she went right to sleep.
Do not watch Steve Beverly's TV classics. It bites upsets your stomach. Do not watch if high drama leads to emotional distress. And do not turn on TV6 Saturday or Sunday at 7 if hillbillies give you a gallbladder attack.
Ask your doctor if Steve Beverly's Classics is right for you.
We have more with the Bridge Band coming up in this segment. We've talked first with Jackie Utley and Beth Bates, and they are with the Jackson
Madison chapter
of the
National Society of
Daughters
of
of
the American Revolution.
We just say the DAR,
Long title.
be done with it, but anyway, but all that in there, but to make it official and exactly right. Constitution Week is coming up September the 17th through the 23rd, and there's going to be a special bell ringing at the courthouse coming up Monday, September the 18th at 3, and that's why we're so equipped here today. We're getting ready to do this. So what happens at Constitution Week?
We're trying something new this week, and actually it's going to happen at noon and in the Chancery Courtroom in the Madison County Courthouse, Chancellor Butler's courtroom. We're fortunate to have 4 judges reading the Constitution.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Chancellor Butler is going to go through about the part that some of the duties or powers that are forbidden to the Congress, and then Judge Brandon Gibson, who is a member of the Key Corner chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, will follow. Judge Blake Anderson, and then Justice Roger Page of the Tennessee Supreme Court, by his own choice, will complete the last amendments.
So that's going to be done.
And this is going to happen when?
It's going to happen at noon on Monday.
Noon on Monday.
Monday the 18th.
At the 18th.
The beginning of the week.
In the Chancery Courtroom.
Second floor is of the Madison County Courthouse.
East side.
East side. And it's open to
anybody
that wants to come.
Yes, the public is encouraged to come. It's going to be a really special thing.
Yes. Okay, so that'll be
it's something new for this week.
It is new,
this year.
and it's exciting.
We're hoping to have one or both of the mayors with a proclamation, and we will conclude with a bell ringing.
Yes.
Okay, so the bell ringing is going to be done
right after that.
Okay.
So however long it takes to read the Constitution, we're guessing 30 minutes, maybe.
I'm thinking maybe less than that.
Right, okay.
I was just reading the text of it without the amendments is about 4,400 words. It's the shortest and the oldest written Constitution in the world.
Oh, wow.
So I don't think it will take, especially with the judges, that it will take.
You're saying they're going to make it quick, right?
Yeah.
They're on their lunch hour.
Hey, they're going to get in and get out, get it done.
But as soon as we finish that, then we'll say a few words about why we're doing the bell ringing.
Okay.
When they were writing the Constitution in Philadelphia, they had the windows boarded up. They put sand and sawdust in the streets so the wagons rolling by wouldn't be a distraction. It was hot, obviously, September in Philadelphia. And so when they did finish signing the draft of the Constitution, the final draft, the bells in Philadelphia pealed. They sent the word out that it was done, it was over, and so the bells pealed in celebration. Wow. So we do a bell ringing to reenact that and to celebrate the U.S. Constitution.
That date was what, Jackie?
That was September 17th, 1787.
1787.
So
it's going to take a while to get it for the states to accept it, too.
It did take a while, but at least we...
Well, I don't want to say divisive, very much discussed and debated.
There was a lot of discussion, a lot of compromise. A lot of the states...
Bill of Rights came in. Right?
Bill of Rights had to come in because a lot of stuff wasn't covered that probably should have been. But
we kind of take it as it was kind of a done deal, and it was very much up in the air.
It's an amazing document. It is truly amazing. And as Beth said,
to get it sold to the states.
The shortest and the oldest Constitution, and most countries that were formed after the U.S. based their constitutions on our Constitution.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Wow. Learn something new every day.
So September we'll do the September the 18th. It'll be Monday the 18th, starting at noon.
At noon.
Second floor of the courthouse in the Chancery Courtroom there.
Anybody it's welcome.
Everybody free, no charge. Everybody's welcome. We'd encourage people.
And you want to read the preamble here?
I will be
close
happy.
out here.
Yes, we'll do this. Okay, this is the preamble to the Constitution of the United States of America. we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Yay!
All right, we'll see you Monday at the courthouse. Good to see you both.
Good to have you, ladies.
Thank you.
Back to the main stage we go, and once again, this is the Bridge Band.
My friend fills her up what to do. Keep trying to tell me here all you want to do is use me. But my answer, get on that you missed up. I said I wanna spread the news that if it feels as good getting used, you just keep on using me until you use me up. Until you use me up. Tyler. My brother, he sit me right down and he talked to me. And he told me, I'll not let you just walk on me. But I'm sure it meant well, 'cause when our talk was through, yeah, I said, brother, if you only knew, wish that you were in my shoes, just keep on using me, yeah, until you use me up. Until you use me up. Sometimes it's true, real good abuse me. Oh, you get in a crowd of these high-class people, well, then you act real rude to me. But oh baby, when you love me I can't get enough. I said baby, when you love me I
Internet security is a big topic in news today. Our concern, our fear, is that our most sensitive information might become available to others. As your local broadband service provider, JA wants to assure you you can trust us. We have policies in place to protect your privacy. Our goal is to be the most knowledgeable, highly skilled, customer-focused workforce available. Thank you for choosing E+ Broadband and for your trust in the local service we provide right here in Jackson.
Every day we hear of friends, family, and co-workers who are rushed to the hospital after an accident or for surgery. Every year, patients in West Tennessee served by Lifeline Blood Services require 27,000 units of blood and blood products. As a result, over 500 blood donors are needed every week. Visit our website now at lifelinebloodserve.org or call 427-4431. Lifeline Blood Services. Give blood. Save lives.
Service is not just what we say, it's what we do. When you choose E+ Broadband for your cable, internet, and telephone services, you can trust us to provide unmatched reliability. From sales to installation, we work hard to bring the services you depend on every day. We're currently upgrading the network to increase our service offerings available to you, so look for us in your neighborhood soon. And thank you for choosing E+ Broadband and for your trust in the local service we provide right here in Jackson.
we'll have more from the Bridge Band, and Paula will be back coming up in just a minute. Cherie Parker is with us with the Lifeline Blood Services. We've got a lot of things going on. We've got disasters and everything else, but then we have blood needs here. Okay.
We do, yeah.
So what's happening?
Well, as everyone knows, it's very, very important to have a safe, adequate, ongoing blood supply for our local community. We go over it a lot. You know, we do supply blood. Your blood center supplies blood to 15 hospitals here in West Tennessee. So sometimes the supply just rocks along and then goes steady, and then sometimes we have bumps in the road. So I was trying not to come during a bump in the road.
We got a bump.
But we have a bump.
But we have a bump. The donations for in our area this last week, just in the last like 6 or 7 days, our blood donations people have not been given like we anticipate they will. You know, we have goals for every blood drive, and we have goals for the center, and we've got to meet the goals. The goals are based on the usage predictions and projections from our hospitals. So our folks, we've not been meeting. We haven't had enough blood donors to come in on a normal basis.
So we need blood donors.
So all types, yes. We do, especially the negative types, but it's really across the board. It's low, and we've got to get it built back up, because see, what's going to happen is if we're not built up to a normal, good situation, we're not going to be able to help during these natural disasters.
Okay.
See, you know, this is a good teaching moment, as they say with children, and with all of us, to drive home the point. It's not as exciting, it's not as sexy and dire to say we've got to keep for our normal patients, you know, we've got to keep that normal usage, donations up for the normal usage. But that's so important, because only then can you have a little extra to be able to send to these places, and not, you know, and that's an unforeseen.
Did y'all get calls from Texas?
We got calls from Texas, and in fact, that was like a couple of weeks ago, like right when it first started, the first days after that, we got calls, and we were able to send about 50 units to them. They requested that, and after our needs were met here, we were able to do that. But the normal flow of things, pardon the pun, we've still got to get our folks to give their normal amount.
Our normal numbers are down, and we need those
exactly,
numbers to be up or
so
greater.
A lot of people say, oh, did y'all send too much up there? No, we didn't. It's just, you know, we talk about it, it's an ongoing thing, a replenishable thing. You know, you have to have a constant, continual, fresh supply, if you will, of blood, and that's where we are this week. We want to be sure that we get those numbers up, and we will. People are getting back in the swing of things, but, you know, if you weren't able to give when we were asking before, now's a good time to do that. We've got
Plus a great opportunity, because you have for the first time, the Bloodmobile will be at the fair.
Yes, we sure do. We'll be at the West Tennessee State Fair here in Jackson at the fairgrounds on Saturday from noon to 4. That's we're joining them as one of their fair events. And the first 50 people that try to give blood that day will get a ticket for free entry to the fair.
Oh, wow.
So they're really partnering with us. They want to, you know, help save lives while having fun. And, you know, we like that. And also this week we're at UT Martin for the annual blood battle. Our blood center, and then the blood center over in Murray, Kentucky, they battle, see who can get the most blood. So we're there today and tomorrow, and we'll be there part of the day on Thursday. So we're
blood center's open from noon
and
to
the blood
6.
center, yes, at
Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday, noon to 6, and then on Fridays from 8 to 2.
Okay, then it'll be
Yeah.
So lots of opportunities to give blood.
Blood drives in town this week?
Yes, not necessarily in town, but they're out in West Tennessee. Friday, we've got all 3 of the buses right now are at Martin today and tomorrow, but we've got the end of the week schedule on the website, lifelinebloodserve.org.
Okay, lifelinebloodserve.org.
Lifelinebloodserve.org.
So
it'll be under
and if you've never
events.
given blood, that's a great opportunity for you to go online. You can fill out your paperwork online.
You can do
preliminary
the day,
paperwork.
Right, the day of your donation, you can go and fill out part of your paperwork online.
I guess we're still just waiting to see what the assessment is out of Florida, right?
Yes, and see, that's what I didn't know. Planning on coming in today, I thought, oh my goodness, I hope, you know, everything's situated with us in case we do get some calls. And, you know, even in Texas, we don't know as far as the rebuilding and all that kind of stuff going on. We don't know what's going to happen with infrastructure, things like that. So we all want to be ready, because if it were reversed, we would hope and pray that other folks were situated so they could send and help us.
That's right. And you know, Florida received so much devastation as well as Texas.
So they're just assessing that. Yeah.
You never know.
It's good to see you.
It is good to
see
you
guys, and thank you all
noon
so
to
much.
6 through Thursday, and 8 until 2 this coming Friday. We'll be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
Friday Night Live. High school football is back on E+ TV6. Catch the action every Friday night as E+ TV6 brings you exciting play-by-play of local team rivalries. Check eplusTV6.com for weekly games and replay schedules. This week, the ECS Eagles play the USJ Bruins. Don't miss this great matchup exclusively on E+ TV6.
Jackson 24/7 continues this summer as your source for perspective on people, issues, and key decisions facing our community. Whether it's the economic challenges facing public education, the battle in the streets for local law enforcement, or a bold new leader for higher education, Jackson 24/7 brings you the key questions and answers every day at noon, 4, 6:30, and 9:30 on E+ TV6.
Fiber, it may be small, but it is powerful. It connects our city, businesses, and homes to the world. Without it, our ability to compete economically and enjoy technology would be limited. Thanks to the investment in our city by JEA, we offer the area's first and only 100% fiber network. When you choose E+ broadband, you get the clearest reception, fastest speeds, and greatest reliability. Thank you for choosing E+ broadband and for your trust in the local service we provide right here in Jackson.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. We have a whole host of folks with us. Landon Preston is with us, and then Melissa Price and Robert Carson here to talk about Race Day at Augustine that's coming up Saturday the 23rd. And according to my racing colleague here, this is not just a regular, ordinary race, right? So tell me about this.
It's not.
Well, yeah, the Race Day event, it's an event we have every year. It's on the campus of Augustine School, and it's an obstacle course. So we encourage people of all different types of
If you're tired of regular routine 5K.
That's right. That's not a 5K.
It's not your average 5K.
No, it's actually one of the most competitive obstacle courses in this area. And so
it's there on the campus.
It's there on campus, right? And
what's the distance of the obstacle course? Is there?
Well, the basic run is 2 miles, and then the extreme run is 4 miles. And so
you would be below basic.
Oh, you should try it though. I think you do great at it. Yeah.
He's clogging up the first obstacle.
Is there a time limit?
Not for the family one. Which, you could do with your family.
That's the family one.
Oh, so is it a staggered start that day, or?
Yeah, and I may let Robert kind of talk a little bit more.
So Robert actually directs this thing here.
I've created the course, and we've added.
Oh, you're responsible.
You're responsible for the monster.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll
find out what kind of sadistic personality he has in another show.
Yeah. The Extreme is a 2-man team. Or 2 women or mixed. Two-person team. It's going to be the most challenging. There's going to be extra obstacles in that you won't face on any others. Basic can be one person. It can be a whole group of people. It can be a fun thing just to complete. And then the family fun, of course, is a fun 1-mile run that anybody can do. And if you can't complete an obstacle, there's different penalties you serve out, and then you go on in the race. But yeah, it's definitely a very competitive race.
Okay.
How many years have you guys been doing this?
This is our 5th year.
Fifth year?
5th year, okay.
Yes.
How do you register?
I'm sorry.
How do you register?
Right here online at raceday@augustine.info.
Raceday@augustine.info.
Yes, you can register online.
I guess you got people coming back for this thing on a regular basis then, right?
Yes.
Is that where Melissa comes in here?
Yes, that's where she comes in. Go ahead.
Sure. This is such a great event. First of all, it's to support your local community. This money goes back to the school, so you're going to be helping the community. And like I said, there's 3 different races, so anybody could do this race, the family course or the basic or the extreme. So it's something you can get out and do for team building with your friends or coworkers, family. I've done the event, the extreme, with teams. And I've done obstacle courses in Florida, Memphis, Nashville, some local ones, the Chiefs Challenge that was put on by JPD. And this is a very challenging course. I would recommend it to anyone that likes to do obstacle course races, that likes extreme, because it is very extreme.
That's coming from a fitness person.
That's right.
Fitness guru.
If she says it's extreme, it's downright dastardly. Is what it is.
Robert, what got this started? Whose idea was this? An idea that you
it was
had?
several of us at the school. We were looking at doing some kind of race event years ago, and it was kind of when obstacle courses were starting to get
Where's Augustine School for people who haven't?
It's on Old Humboldt Road, up past Pope Elementary, up that way. It's the old USJ campus from years ago.
Years ago.
Yeah, but we have woods up there, all
it's
in the
ideal
soccer
for
field.
all
So
that.
There's several trails that are through the woods. You run 4/10 of a mile through a ditch in part of it. So it's all very challenging.
The ox is in the ditch.
I've been trying to get out of the ditch all my life. Well, it sounds like great fun.
Yeah, to you.
Yeah. Go ahead and reserve me a place there, Fuller. I'll get there.
We're gonna do the extreme. We're gonna do the 2-person team, me and you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Again, is there a time limit?
Well, good luck on this. It continues to be a good fundraiser, obviously, for Augustine School. What do you want people to know about the school?
I think for us, it's a great way for the race to introduce, for people in the community to get to know Augustine even more. So we're a classical Christian school, private school here in Jackson, and we really believe in education for the whole person. So that's one of the reasons we really emphasize a good challenge in this is we want to use our minds and our bodies and exercise them as much as possible, obviously to produce virtuous young men and women. That's
one more time to register. You go to what site?
Race Day at Augustine.info is the website.
Race Day is AT instead of the @ sign, right?
Correct. Race Day
at
Augustine.info.
.info. Okay, so spell that. It's good to see you.
It is good to have you all here.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to let these folks close that. The show's been a real delight to have them with us. Just dedicated the Chuck McGill Highway this past Saturday, which was a very special moment, a wonderful thing. And appreciate all Curtis Alford and Jimmy Eldridge and Ed Jackson for helping get that through the state legislature, get that approved, and the mayors, Gibson County and Madison County, for helping with that as well. Emily also joins this group. So when you see them on the 24th there at the Twin Oaks in Humboldt, she will be with them. Going to turn this loose. This is Paula Bridges and the Bridge Band. It's good to have y'all with us.
If your problems won't go away, and if you're worried both night and day, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. And if you're sick and feeling low, ain't got no money, ain't got nowhere to go, hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Hand it over. Give it up. Hand it over. Give it over. Hand it over. Get on your knees and pray. There ain't no mountain that you can climb. There's no answer that you can't find. All you need is a hand to hold. It'll heal your body, it'll heal your soul. The road is dark, you can't seem to find your way. Let the Spirit come and light the way. Hand it over. Get on